So, my returning viewers, you know what this is. You know what to expect. If you're new, this video is a part 2, technically a part 3, but really the end of a 5-month-long series on this channel. I am covering the entirety of Arkham Knight. So if you want to see the beginning of the game, go over to this video. It should pop up on the thing screen right here. Here's what the thumbnail looks like, bro. I don't know. However, if you just want to see Arkham Batman and Gotham in absolute chaos, then you're right where you need to be. So, and last we left off was with Ivy. So basically, right, Scarecrow and the Arkham Knight's cloudburst plan is to engulf the city in fear gas. Something light, nothing too crazy. We need Ivy to raise some ancient trees or something so they can like suck up the poison and purify Gotham. But that's really if we can't stop their plan from coming to fruition in the first place. However, the story is an absolute mess right now. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what I'm looking at in this early footage. Like I'm going here, there, and everywhere. All of a sudden, there are these invincible tanks called Cobras wandering around. They're not too hard to deal with until they start dropping like 50 of them at one time, and then I've accidentally deleted some footage. Batman still hasn't told Bald Robin that Barbara's been napped. Well, dead. She's dead now. And there's 14 Jokers running around. I'm in calamity. So let's just start with a side quest, I guess. Lucius Fox has gone radio silent at the gosh darn Wayne Tower, and that is no good. So I scurry over to the building. Now I get there and I slip into the elevator, but then the camera snaps to Bruce Wayne. Or is it? We talk to the receptionist and she's like, oh no, the city, blah blah blah. I go in the main room and sit down at the computer. Upon login, it says access denied. But Lucius walks in the room sounding and looking confused because, yeah, like we was just outside fully suited up for war. But that brother keeps walking over to Bruce. Keeps trying to talk to him, but Bruce isn't saying nothing. He thinks he's Cardi. He's trying to keep his aura. But as he gets right next to us, brother Bruce grabs him by his dome and slams his head into the desk. And then he puts Morgan Freeman's eyes to the camera for access to the computer. The receptionist even pops in and almost gets popped. And then we snap back into Batman's POV. It was a whole recording. We're late, but I mosey on in there, and I'm not gonna lie, they have a bit of a yap sesh, and I don't care. See, that isn't Bruce, that isn't Batman, that's Hush. I don't really care about Hush at all. That brother wasn't in nary a live action movie. I know nothing of him and his associates. Who be them boys? What's really crazy is how we walk out of here without breaking the no-kill rule. Because Hush is like, bring me Bruce Wayne or else I want revenge. And Bruce makes a crazy play and takes off his cowl without consulting me, saying, tell that to the Covenant. Hush is like, what? Starts pointing the gun at me, and Batman loses his mind. He palms that brother back. Lucius comes out the cut with the glass bottle. He's dazed. And then Bruce swiftly throws that man into the air. Zero effort. And then jumps up there and brings him back down into this oak wood table. He's dead. There's literally no way. I refuse to believe otherwise. Playback. Rocksteady, you're not gonna get away with this. I'm not gonna take it anymore, bro. I'm not gonna sit back and let you gaslight me into thinking that this man is well. He's finished. Look at him. Okay, so I still haven't found my footing with the story, but I just so happened to stumble upon the Arkham Knight. Who are you? This is Mad Homo Batman. I think we should up the counter. Does this count for 1 or 2 chokes? Screw it, just round the 2. I'ma see you real soon. So after decimating everybody in that room, Alfred calls up letting us know that his search for the Arkham Knight's origins is yielding no fruit. That brother is a ghost. But Bruce tells him, well, more like yells at him, says to broaden the search to everybody in Gotham. We're talking Facebook pages, MySpace pages, the works, dig deep. And while that's going on, I went to go handle another side quest. See, I've unlocked all the bridges in Gotham, meaning that I can gather up all the criminals with no issues. And first on that list is Pig. This man has been kidnapping and turning random people into weird zombie android robots or something. That's about 50 to life right there, per body. And he's got a lot of them. So I make my way to his theater and I start the search. And I know you hear this awful opera impersonation. He thinks he's Chris Brown or something. But I get in the room and I tell that man straight up, it's time to go. And he's like, no. And sticks one of his creations on me. It was lackluster, I won't hold you. But then the thing starts to arise from the grave. So logically, Batman comes to the conclusion that we should shoot it with a bomb and then knock it down. Mind you, these are like humans, just modified humans. What do you mean? I don't know how this is working. How is it getting back up and how is it taking Batman's punches? But yeah, the bomb idea works because, I don't know, maybe they're actually dead now. I do that same thing to the rest of them, and apparently all it takes is a table to keep Arkham Batman from dislocating your head from your spine. I'm trying to get to him and he's just dancing around like I'm some sort of buffoon. But eventually, Batman slides over it, kicks that man in the throat, throws him onto the table, and jumps 17 meters into the sky, and I couldn't tell you what happens next because the camera had ulterior motives. He's barely breathing though. that's a job well done. Get in the cell. Now, I don't know if I have the footage of this, but I picked up Man-Bat while I was perusing around. He doesn't have a boss fight or anything. You just like stick him with the formula, he passes out, you throw him in the back of the truck. Reminds me of that one Rick Ross verse. But he reverts back to human on the ride to the station, and we throw him in an incubation cell for monitoring. And Batman tells him about how he sorta accidentally cadoodled his wife. Bro starts crying at that revelation of what he did, and I don't respond well in these situations. I hit the Drake. Embarrassing. Whole police station lights up. They're booing me. I have never claimed to be a good person. Where is this notion of benevolence coming from? I chokeslammed 2 mentally unstable people into tables like 5 minutes ago. I'm saying like y'all want Gotham safe, right? Well, somebody's gonna make the hard decisions. This is gonna be the last time we're gonna be able to do this. And you still haven't hit the like button. Like, are you good? You know, if I was able, I would put you on the choke counter because like, it's crazy how you're disrespecting me through the screen right now, I'm saying. So now I'm at a more stable point in the story. I think I know where we stand. We go back to the clock tower where Batman and Alfred are trying to find the cloud burst before Scarecrow can go nuclear. But problem, Henry Adams, as you've corrected me, calls in from the theater where the other Jokers and Robin are staying, saying that somebody's actively trying to break in. Who is trying to break in, you ask? Well, that, my dear viewer, would be Harley Quinn. I don't know why. I mean, I know the why. The Jokers, obviously. But I don't know how she knew that they were there. I'm just gonna assume that the Arkham Knight told her about this place since he knows everything there is to know about the Batman, old Glazer. So I make my way to the other theater, and I kick one of the goons directly in his chest. Has that brother mid-air soles of his feet reflecting the sky and all. And after clearing the rest out, we head inside. And brother, this Joker blood stuff is getting real serious. It went from just seeing Joker in statues and yapping about current events to hallucinations like every 5 seconds. Right now, he is taunting us over the Arkham City ending, telling Bruce, "You've killed before, Bruce, and I'm gonna make you do it again." Okay, brother, like, you dying there was your fault. If you weren't such a fiend for the cure, you'd still be alive, smacking Harley around and everything, but no. But the elevator opens up, and we see Robin in there, holding it down against 15 thugs. And I start thinking for a little bit, you know, future me, let the fight play out while I yap. So combined with the thugs in here and the ones out there, this is an awful lot of guys, right? Working for Harley, ain't it? Some of their henchmen even have dialogue suggesting that they themselves are confused as to why they run with Harley. And Harley is capable, yes, but I wouldn't put job security on her. She just irradiates poor. When I asked to be gave, when it was time to give, I got poor. And she's not threatening enough to keep the henchmen around with fear. So what is she paying them in? No. Okay. I'm just gonna assume that the $1 million Arkham Knight and Scarecrow army is funding this little operation. So when the thugs are done, I look over my shoulder and I see Batman already has his boot to a chest, thirsty as hell. Hits him with the time old, "Where are they?" All of the Joker people are missing. Hey, I'd tell him if I were you. Last time I held out information, he shaved my head. Save yourself. So things are about to get a little bit non-linear. The 3 infected Jicklers are scattered around the museum, or no, theater. We can pick them up in any order, I think. No, it's only the last 2, right? I don't know, bro. I go pick up Christina first. I didn't mention this in the first video, but all 3 of them have one amplified trait of Joker. Christina has that Batman obsession. Johnny Charisma has Joker's swagger. And Albert is just straight up violent. I don't think they knew what to do with him. Even made him ashy. I don't get the joke. But we can't even make it to Christina without the game turning into Rainbow Six baloney as a 7-foot-tall goon starts shooting up the hallway with a minigun. Batman tells Ben to wait around the corner till I give him the signal. And this bald bird has the nerve to ask me what the signal is. It's the same it's always been, twin. When I start caving in his frontal lobe, you whip out that staff and start breaking kneecaps. But I'm really not like that. I'm a hoe. Because this little beatdown they give the goon is just... it's making me throw up. See, Batman gets behind and hits his joints, bringing the man down to a beatable level. And then Robin comes from the sky and shatters his collarbone. I'm thinking, cool, that should be it. Maybe one more hit, I guess. No, Batman brings that heavy-duty construction worker steel-toed boot to the man's face, and Robin is already in the air in peep game. Brother, this is a routine takedown. Why is our back equivalent to the letter C? He is putting everything he has into this next move, like it's all on the line. He connects it, and then Batman, still off the top rope, slams his man's face into the floor. Is it not crazy? Is it not wacky what we be doing to these people? You know, I get it, nothing's changed since December with Origins, but still, it's like, damn. So we make it to the main room where the guards are holding Christina. Now they're trying to move her around because Batman is coming. They don't want that work. But somehow she swipes a gun and starts giving the cringiest speech ever about her love for Batman. A real we have Joker at home moment. She even shoots one of the guards and I'm like, huh? Why? They can't do anything about it though because they're being paid to protect all the Jokers. And Harley will start spazzing out without her harem. So Man and Ben start clearing out the guards and make haste to the holding room. I open up the door and Robin gets attacked. I couldn't hit the button in time. I was too slow. And now Robin has these permanent scars on his face. Brother, that my fault, OG. But hey, that's one down. So next, we're gonna go get Johnny. And on the way over there, we get another Joker hallucination. Except this one is about Jason and his time in Arkham Asylum. I would let it play all the way out, but there's like 3 of these. Actually, we've got a lot of dream sequences coming up, so buckle up. So this one has Jason still showing hope that Batman is gonna come save him. Like 6 months after his capturing. You know what? I feel like I should say this for some reason. The Arkhamverse is literally the only universe where Jason was taken hostage by Joker for a year or 2. This right here is not normal. In the base universe, normally, Joker just beats Jason with a crowbar and leaves him in a ditch or something. Jason was captured so that they could make this Arkham Knight persona, because this entire game doesn't work if Joker only beats the man for a night. It's just a deviation in the timeline, because otherwise he would have became Red Hood like normal. But we don't want Red Hood, we want the Arkham Knight, because the game is called Arkham Knight, not Arkham Red Hood. So Joker starts yapping about them becoming partners in crime, like Batman and his new Robin. Jason's like, what? New Robin? Crazy talk, he would never do that. Batman would never. Oh, so this picture is Photoshop, huh? That's not Batman right there shaving a Robin's head as some sort of initiation ritual? I apologize, of course. Batman would never, you're right. Then he starts beating Jason with a crowbar again. And I gotta admit, bro, 6 months after losing one, he already has a replacement? Is that not crazy? Like, damn. He will create a contingency plan for every single threat on this earth, but not one for if Robin goes missing. Oh wait, that's the plan, just replace him. So we take like 2 steps into Johnny's location, right? And somehow this man has accumulated an assortment of bombs and is ready to blow this place sky high. Okay, how and why is he a bomb expert? Does that come with the Joker blood or something? So we get in there, right? And this brother starts singing, but it switches to Joker, the Jongler. And the way Joker is dissing Batman, you would have thought it was Kendrick v. Drake. Bro is saying, oh, Barbara's dead and I'm still laughing. Jason's dead and I'm still laughing. Your parents are dead and I'm still laughing. When I take your body, I'm still gonna be laughing, Bruce. But whole time that's happening, Robin is in the back disarming the bombs. He swipes the last one off the jiggler and sends him into the Batman and ends it with a headbutt. On our way to the final Joker, we get another Jason hallucination. The Joker is in there taunting Jason, saying, womp womp, Batman replaced you. And as you can see, he has a hot iron right there. This psycho branded Jason, but hey, there's an upside. He branded him with the letter J for Joker, but Jason's name is Jason, which means technically this is a W. Okay.
This is it! The fight of the century! You ready to get schooled back?
So we start beating the hell out of the Broly Joker. I mean, really giving him the business. Cashing this check. Them Bat Boys are in rare form indeed. We got dodges and strikes from Batman and Robin. Batman is straight beating down his skull from the back. Robin with an uppercut and then a jab. Batman hops off his shoulder. Robin kicks him, sends him flying. And look at Batman in the air, ready. Right down on that man's lung. He is gone. So the bald head must give Robin some sort of super strength, right? Because there is no way. What is Batman doing to them? Does his aura just seep into all of his sidekicks? But Adams calls on Batman's Apple Watch going, please, Batman, help, they're breaking down the door, they're coming. So Batman tells Robin to stay behind for a little bit. We go outside and try to lure one of these guys into opening up a gate. We have this little device that mimics voices and stuff to give orders. But Harley comes tumbling in at the right moment, right before the heist. Call my plans 10, where they've been foiled. But then Robin creeps up.
Oh, look who it is! Batman's little helper. Looks like he left you all alone.
Yeah, no, they don't stand a chance. But still, that chokeslam was absolutely bonkers. Like, that's what I've been saying for real. These beatings are terrible. She's human, a whole being. The human body is durable, but it's not slamming to the cement, bro. And I caught you lagging one final time. Look at you, brother. You were wishing, hoping, waiting to see the Harley. Yeah, you probably full screened and everything. Wow. Just wow. I cannot believe this. Is this who you are? Is this who you truly are? Thirsty to the end? And then you still haven't liked or commented or subscribed, and then you have the gumption, the audacity to do this to me, to yourself. Is this, no. Is this the thanks I get? I gave y'all 5 videos, I gave y'all 5 months of dedication, but all you care about is the yeah. So we take Harley to a cell with the other Jokers, but we find them all cooked on the pavement. Yeah, so Henry's Joker gene activated and he took all of them out. Yada yada yada. He sees Batman's green eyes and gets himself gone. Harley is like, oh no, not again. And I'm just laughing viciously behind the scenes. She's 0 for 4 on Jokers. It's a good day, bro. Crime is not winning. But Robin is like, oh no, the Joker dog in you is progressing. I can't beat you in a fight. We have to lock you up. We gotta lock you up, Bruce. And Bruce is like, okay, cool, I'm down with that. But the inner Joker is losing his grip. Brother knows he can't break out of that cage. Batman gets in the cage and Alfred calls them up saying that the Arkham Knight's forces are pulling up outside. Robin says, oh, I'll handle it, Batman. I've learned from the best, he says, and darts off to clean the streets of Gotham. Now, personally, I rock with Ben, but I have absolutely no faith in him or his hair follicles to get this job done. Too bad though, you know, because we're stuck. Until another Joker hallucination.
It's Jason Todd.
Who do you hate?
Batman.
Excellent. Of course you do. Did you get that, Bats? Kid's not yours anymore. He's mine. Mine. To do with as I wish. Hey, I never asked. What's the big secret? Who is the big bad bat? His name. Tell me.
Of course, sir. It's...
But this hallucination was Joker's way of keeping Batman from getting in that cell, because it was all a dream. We snap back to right before Batman went inside, and instead, we throw the bird in the cage, Batman's best idea of protecting him or something. But the Arkham Knight is up to no good out there. However, remember when I said that I was at a stable part of the story and that I knew what I was doing now? That was a lie. I'm looking at the footage right now and it's looking kind of crazy. Okay, so here's basically what I do when I'm recording games. Games like Arkham Origins, Asylum, The Walking Dead, I've played them before. I know how they work. I know kind of what happens where and when. I have a little brain map or something to keep me in line if the footage isn't giving what it's supposed to give. Big problem this time. Apparently, I played Arkham Knight and just plain forgot everything. Even now when I'm writing and voicing over, I played the game 2 weeks ago. I played the game 2 weeks ago and I'm drawing blanks. And this is the first game where I'm playing where there's all sorts of branching side quests and storylines. I'm getting cooked out here, bro. There's way too much to keep track of. The footage I'm looking at right now is showing me Hush and the Man-Bat quest. I thought I deleted those, but I just found them. They're sitting right there. And so now I'm finding new footage that I thought was gone and trying to like assemble it into a timeline while also trying to keep in line with all the side quests and the story that's going on here. The story doesn't make any sense at this point. The writers were on crack. Look, it's a sick game of YouTuber Inception right now. I don't know how to explain it. And I'm fiending to play Fallout 3. So that's probably gonna come next month. That's a whole RPG. You wanna talk about non-linear, that game could be like 15 hours or it can be 40. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. So the next thing I have here that makes sense is Firefly's final quest. You just chase him around in the Batmobile until he runs out of gas. I mean, it all sucks. In the moment, it's fun. It's a little race thing, I guess. But then Batman yeets himself out of the car and starts beating that man senseless. But oh, here's where I got excited. Because we start blasting off into space. Bat still in hand. I'm thinking, oh yeah, Web of Shadows, we're about to have an air fight. Nope. Batman just flies them back to the station. I'm guessing there's no animation of Batman taking off his wings so that he could fit into the car, so yeah. But hey, I figured out the story. So Ivy needs help finding and defending her plant, her tree or whatever. I hate it. I hate her so much, but it's for the good of Gotham. I already mentioned the Cobra tanks, right? Yeah, screw them. I think I finally get what people were saying when they said that they hate the Batmobile sections. The Cobras aren't that bad, but it's still annoying as hell. I'd rather they not be there, which is not what you want to hear in game design. So the Knight sends like 5 of them out here to deal with Ivy's tree. You can't shoot the things or rail into them. They have one weak spot that takes the Bat system like 17 business days to lock onto, like I haven't been eyeballing every single mini tank for the last 26 hours. Let me drive the boat, and they can do a lot of damage. So if they spot you, your only choice is to dart off. It's basically a stalker section, but in the Batmobile. Now that I think about it though, I think for the last half of this game, they do away with the stalker sections in place of this. Rocksteady really loved this tank, but I deal with them, and don't worry, don't fret. There's gonna be way more tank stuff. Call it Batman Arkham Tank. So I head back to Ivy at the tree, and I tell her like this here. We got a skadoodle. The Arkham Knight is bugging. He knows you're here, and he's not liking it. But she's like, oh, my plants, my trees. I can't leave them yet, Batman, please. But it's too late. We failed.
Down!
It's worse than I thought. My plants are dying.
But anywho...
Yeah, this is insane. The cloud burst has activated, leaving the city of Gotham in an eternal state of tweaking. This is truly no good. Okay, I am convinced that these scripts are just my intrusive thoughts winning. I don't say tweaking as much in real life. or this is no good. Who says this is no good, bro? Or giving them the business. I just be typing. But yeah, this is horrifying. I say pack it up, personally. Move out of Gotham. It's over. They can have it. But you know Batman. And Joker is just loving this. Going, ooh wee, Batman, we're gonna have a great time. So Batman points to that stag guy as a way to countermeasure to help Ivy clear all this gunk up. Yeah, they lost me. I don't know about the intricacies of this plot. All I know is that we gotta get this stuff out of here because all the quests are locked off and everybody down there is dying. So after Stag, we need to get back to the Batmobile because obviously everything always comes back down to the Batmobile. So Batman tells Alfred, hey, I'm gonna do it, Alfred. I'm gonna do it. Alfred is like, sir, are you insane? But remember back in like, what was it, January, when Batman jumped into the burning hell of a steel mill chimney because he didn't want to take the front door. We're doing it again. All we gotta do is take a jump, Batman. Batman, I'm Aladdin, Batman, I'm Aladdin. Then we slowly pull these things out of the Batmobile and then put some more things inside the Batmobile while Batman is slowly succumbing to the effects of the fear gas Zaza. And then Batman, he drops another diss track right after Jake dropped his diss. He made the song about every single member of his family, straight addressing his son. Said he'd be his mentor. He said, I'm sorry your father is such a hoe, Batman. Batman, who does that? And oh my gosh, I hate this next section, brother. Matter of fact, I hate the next 2 hours of this game because it's mostly tank stuff. The first part has you wandering around a sewer to find an ancient tree for Ivy. We gotta use this pulse thing on the Batmobile to shake the room until we hit the right part of the cave. And then this tree like erupts from the earth. I just summed up like 30 something minutes. It was hell. But there's a problem. The tree is prepared to clear Gotham of the cloud burst, but the Arkham Knight is cruising around the city in this massive tank, and you know what that means, bro. Giant tank fight. And that's gonna be -1 point. It's a heavily modified invincible Cobra tank, minus another point. It can insta-kill you, I think. I could check, it will only take 10 seconds, but I'm a YouTuber, not a NASA scientist. -1 point. You have to scurry around hitting multiple weak spots that take forever to charge a shot. Minus another point. Just go ahead and take 15 points off just cuz. The only part of this fight that I like is that the Knight's tank is fast as heck. Whenever he sees you, you're gonna have to hit the high gear as he blitzes around the back ends in a frenzy. It's actually kinda scary and fun, but after hitting all those weak spots, the Knight's tank is now open for an assault of epic proportions. The Knight comes fumbling out of the tank. Oh, woe is me. But remember, we're surrounded in fear gas. And I know it was hot as hell in that tank, in that full leather biker armor he has on. The Batmobile comes in with AC, you know that. So Batman grips him up and zips him out of there. And his tank blows sky high while we're at it. And the Knight really thinks he is Batman. Bro steals the choke flow. Look at him. What's happening right now? Batman has to flip him over and beat him down right there on the rooftop. But oh no, hey, we gotta pad the runtime. So he turns into the Jiggler. Batman starts tweaking out, spazzing out, and he gets away. So if the Knight dealt with, cool, there's no one to stop Ivy's plan from purifying Gotham, we're up. But Batman calls into Alfred and Ivy to see what the deal is. Ivy is not responding. Alfred is like, oh, Master Bruce, it seems the gas is overwhelming Ivy's plants. What do we do? And so I'll speed over there because I just did all of this stuff, right? Ivy is not gonna stiff out on her end of the deal. If she is a whole leaf, I will chop her up and put her in a salad and feed it to a goat. I have no qualms with that outcome. But she's in that tree, putting her soul into the track, and oh, what is this?
Nature always wins.
We smoking on that Ivy pack. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been praying for. This is that real justice. Yeah, bro, I win. So next up, I did do some side quests with the Penguin. However, the next story beat is the Arkham Knight's final boss fights. I want to get to that first, so we're going to do the rest of the video like this. Arkham Knight, and they're going to catch the remaining villains, and of course, the final 2 seasons of Infamy with Raish and that man Freeze. And then, we can call it quits with the final mission. I probably won't cover the last DLCs for a few months, so yeah, bro, I am tired of Gotham. It is over. I've run my course, and I am not gonna waste my time with the Riddler. It is literally the Riddler, bro. That is brain dead. Catwoman is trapped in there. She shouldn't have got caught, to be honest. And Deathstroke is gonna be a hard pass. You have to do a list of NPC bot behavior stuff just to get into a tank fight with him. Listen, I love this game. I'm probably gonna download some mods and have a few more playthroughs. But I would much rather put my hand in a hydraulic press before I overstay my welcome here. It's not my fault. They should have made the side content better. Let's get it going. So we get back to the GCP PD, because apparently they have an encoded message that only the Batman can crack. Okay, move out the way, let me handle it. And it's a message from Gordon. He really dipped for half of the game. I have been up, down, and all around this city. We should have met up at least once. Like, what was he doing during the cloudburst incident? So Batman thinks Gordon is gonna get himself knocked off, because in this recording, he says that he found Scarecrow. Like Scarecrow isn't mobbed up right now. Gordon is not like that. And oh my days. I hate the Batmobile, bro. Like, you have to drag the damn thing through another building. Like, Scoobs! What if Lucius didn't make this Batmobile yet? You're telling me the entire night was cooked. Gotham was done without the Batmobile, because it seems like everything I do is riding on the fact that Batman has an infinite ammo grappler hook tank. Now we gotta drag it through literal vents and hop in and out and in and out and in and out. This is my hell. This is my hell. I do not care that the next Arkham game is gonna be VR. Stop letting Rocksteady cook. We had a good run. Everyone falls off eventually. It's just a matter of when. And that's okay. That's natural. That's how things are supposed to go. Because then we get this. Then we get Batman Arkham Batmobile puzzles. So after making it through my own personal hell, my Silent Hill, if you will.
Black. But then I thought, you just get all jealous. You didn't think I was gone, did you? No, you knew better. You get knocked down, you pick yourself up again. Huh? See, I learned that from an old friend.
Was that not a whole Dark Knight reference right there, back to back? I saw them. There were two of them. I'm about to say something that might sound a little bit crazy right now, but I need you to understand that I have watched both of these movies about twice now, so I've had ample time to think about and form this opinion, right? I like The Dark Knight Rises more than I like Dark Knight. The Arkham Knight has gone full goblin mode. Now, I'm guessing this was all a trap to lure Batman to the damn catacombs, because why else would brother be scrambling around the depths in an indestructible drill bulldozer tank thing? And the only thing that can hurt it is these things on the wall. I don't know either, bro. They are confused out there. But I love this boss fight because it's not a tank fight. It's all racetracks. I was born to go fast. This is it, Batman. I finally got you, you peon. Not the Riddler, not that short, fat Danny DeVito Birdman, nor that fraud of a doctor. I beat you, Batman. Just me, by myself. One man, one gun, one bullet. You ready to go night-night, Batman? You ready to go night-night? I'm gonna boom you. When I get over there, Batman, I'm gonna torch you. I'm gonna put you out that thing, bro. I'm gonna shoot you up, Batman. You didn't know what's coming, Batman. Nah, he bugging. I'm finna eject. I'm playing with you right now. You think this is all silly, haha. Don't clap. It won't last. So I'll be some thugs and save Gordon, who's strapped to a chair. And here we go. Turn around, Bruce. Nice and slow. Who are you? You really don't know.
Okay.
Batman, I told you a little lie, a little fib. Just a little one though. But look how he turned out. He's a real rootin' tootin' murdering machine. We did great. You should really be thanking me, your old pal, the Jiggler. Let me ask you something, Bruce. How long did you wait before replacing me? A week? A month? A day? Was there already another lined up the second I got napped? Cause I've been— My parents. What did you just say? My parents, Jason. You see, one night, a long time ago. There is no way you're doing this right now. I just don't think you understand what a certain trauma does to a person's psyche. How are you still using this as an excuse for every inconvenience? I only ever told you this story when it was absolutely necessary. You tried to shave my head bald. When I refused, you went on a 3-hour tangent about your stupid, dead parents. Hell is hot for them, Bruce, I assure you. You never mattered to me as much as my parents did, you know it. I was just a boy, Jason. A boy. That's it. That's it. I've had enough. I'm gonna— You can't hide from me, Bruce. My name is on the box. Tonight will not be my end, but it will be yours. And all of this build-up for a terrible fight. Like, man, they really do not know how to do boss fights at Rocksteady. No. All you do is sneak up on Jason. Look at this. How am I supposed to take this seriously? I don't want to lose, but brother, them, I am right here. Play the cutscene. Go ahead. I don't care. I don't care.
You're Robin, Jason. You're not what he made you.
Stop! Stop talking to me! to me.
I'm sorry.
You left me to rot in that abandoned wing of Arkham for over a year! With him.
It's not too late. We can fix this. Together. Alfred, I found Jason.
Excuse me, sir. I must have misheard you. For a moment, I thought you said that you'd found Master Todd.
You heard right.
My God, is he all right?
No. No, he's not.
Hanging up on Alfred right after announcing that a dead family member that's been missing for years is alive is insane. We can take 5 more minutes to elaborate, surely. But the excitement isn't over, brother. We untie Gordon, who's still mad about the daughter thing. It was 7 hours ago. You gotta get over it, brother.
I should have stopped him. Jim, look out.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too good, does it, Gordon? And so I beat those guys down, and then me and Gordon head up to the roof, where Scarecrow is staring off into the distance going, "Bull. Bear. The stars are always there. Batman." I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about, but the worst has happened. Jim Gordon has betrayed us. Oh no! It was all a trap, it was all a dream, we've been bamboozled. For what purpose? You exclaim. Barbara's alive. There's so many plot holes, so many ways to break this down, what really happened at the end of the last video, but you know what, screw it, bro. Fear gas, Batman stripping, Joker juice, Joker blood, whatever you want. There's your answer. That's it. That's the best that's the best I can do. Batman Arkham Knight, do what you want. I have had it up to here. I have eaten upon the fruit of stupidity, and I have had my fill. But Gordon is like, oh, this is the only deal I can make. Bring Batman to Scarecrow, and I get my daughter back. And Barbara's like, oh no, don't shoot him, please, father. And Gordon thinks, oh, a deal's a deal. They're free to go. No. Scarecrow is a whole supervillain. Why would you believe him? The second that you found out that Barbara was alive, you should have called me, the Batman, and my assortment of qualified crime fighters. Oh wait, you couldn't, because you threw your bat phone away on the worst possible night, you idiot. So Scarecrow goes on this crazy yap sesh about fear and things of that nature till Gordon shoots Batman off the roof. Scarecrow didn't like that. He likes the monologue and all of that. So he throws Barbara off the roof. It's looking like she's finished. It's looking like she's cooked. But Batman swoops in to catch her midair. And you're not gonna gaslight me into thinking that Bruce's back isn't shattered after this fall. This is not what Isaac Newton fought for, but we're kind of screwed right now because Scarecrow sticks his army on us. And remember, the Batmobile got crushed. How it's gone. He can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it, oh god. The craziest part is, the first Batmobile was a work in progress. It wasn't even ready to be deployed. How is there a prototype of a prototype ready to go? These Wayne funds run deep. It's an entire plot. It's an organization, bro. I'm telling you. The IRS has no clue what Bruce has going on. I mean, who am I kidding? He could probably buy the IRS and listen to the jiggler.
Oh, how chivalrous. Remember the time you carried me like that? I don't, because I was dead.
That is hilarious. So we take Barbara to the GCPD and set her up on a computer immediately because there's no rest for the wicked. She only burns like half the energy of everyone else anyway, so we're straight. She's good to go.
All these years later, and I've still got a soft spot for little Barbara Gordon. Fortunately, mine's not right between the vertebrae.
But Barbara says something about something, so I gotta go handle that. I'm pretty lost in the story again. I mean, don't trip. I know where I am. I'm just not really in the mood. The highest of highs and the lowest of lows. I picked up some old guy walls out there. I don't care if he has extensive lore. This man just oozes filler. Get in that cell. And speaking of filler, brother, it is like 11 p.m. I am so tired. I've been writing this script all day, probably voicing it over in the morning. Why am I talking in past tense? I'm still typing while I'm talking, but it's like it's supposed to be off script, but it's not because everything I'm reading is on script, but I'm still talking. This is that YouTuber Inception. I am tired. But speaking of filler, as I said, me and the GOAT Nightwing clear the remainder of Penguin's banks. You remember, right? Blowing up his money and stuff. Yeah. But I'm gonna be honest, we should be probably taking this money and putting it back into Gotham. Because think about it, this city is probably radioactive with all the cloudburst fear toxin gas anyway. There is no way people are gonna be able to just move back in here the second this is all over. And that's if they want to. If anything, Gotham might be a ghost town after this. Because once all of the residents realize that crime and corruption isn't a common occurrence outside of Gotham, why would they want to come back? The Scarecrow is really the hero that Gotham needed. But on the last bank, Penguin reveals that he stole Nightwing. I immediately head to Penguin's location with malice in my heart. Brother does not know that he is down to his last hour. I pop out on some thugs and flip Nightwing into another violent beatdown at a bunch of guys that are probably just trying to make some money in this terrible economy. It doesn't matter though. Those hospital bills are about to hit different. They have my prayers. I'm about to blow up the last of the cash, but somehow Penguin has snuck up on Nightwing, gotten him down to his level, and is now holding him hostage. This will not be tolerated.
No! Stop! No! I'll kill you! I swear to God, you better kill me, Batman! Otherwise, I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna...
You know, I was just going to suggest you do that. So, here's the part where you tell me off.
I'm proud of you, Dick.
Are you feeling okay?
This is the end. This is the last time we meet.
Don't talk like that. All right, this won't stop you. Nothing stops you.
Keep Bloodhaven safe. Promise me.
It's okay, Bruce. I get it. You just don't want me hanging around, stealing the limelight.
Dick.
I won't let you down.
I know.
Okay, so that does it for all the normal villains. All the others can get bent. So now we're gonna tackle the Seasons of Infamy. However, I had a little bit of an issue. See, the last two are Ra's al Ghul and Freeze. Freeze went off without an issue, with minimal frustration. The Ghoul Man, I raged out, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this mission has you running from place to place for like 30 minutes. And then I got stuck. Yeah, you literally start by following a trail of blood around the city for like 15 something minutes, maybe less, maybe I'm just exaggerating, but it leads to a hospital where at the bottom is Ra's al Ghul sitting in a coma, and the waitress didn't survive, bro. What is this even for? But Ra's trash league is trying to revive him, but their Lazarus pit has run dry, and even with the Lazarus pit, he's becoming more and more demonic with every revival. So really they need a new leader, and a new one is presented in the form of Talia's sister, Talia. Okay. I don't care. We find him while we're out looking for a new Lazarus pit because Batman doesn't want to let Ra's die because that would be killing somehow. My brother, he is like 700 years old. I don't think the rule applies anymore. He's lived enough and he's even turning evil. What do you mean? And then the sister is way more chill than both Talia and Ra's. And she says that she'll take the league out of Gotham if we let Ra's pass. But Batman is like, oh, how could I trust you? I mean, he's kind of right. This family sucks. But then again, Ra's is literally turning into a demon, but I couldn't finish the quest because I couldn't make it back to Ra's. Yes, that's right. Listen to me carefully. The way that I got to Ra's in the first place was through a hole in this elevator. You use this electric gun to move the elevator up and down and out the way. Now the problem is that the elevator's generator is destroyed. Womp womp. And then I couldn't find another way in. I went through the vents, I checked every door, every hall, and nothing. Batman wouldn't even give me any hints either. I'm tired. At this point, I'm tired, bro. I am tired of games not having waypoints and quest markers. I get it, immersion, but you know, sometimes I just want to have my hand held, be told what to do, because this little area, this little room is so small. How could the exit be hiding from me? And mind you, up until this point, I have just been flying around Gotham, following stuff like an Assassin's Creed Tale mission. It has been like 45 minutes and only 5 of those minutes has been actual dialogue of some sort. They didn't even throw a tank battle in here. I even went back outside and Batman still said nothing. The quest is just refusing to move forward. So I figured that one of two things must be happening. Either the answer is so simple, so small that I'm just overlooking it, and when I find it I'm gonna feel so dumb, or maybe the quest is just bugging out. Well, you know what? I guess we'll never know. Yeah, that's right. I quit. I'm done. I'm finished. So Freeze's DLC starts, I don't know, maybe at the giant block of ice that's sitting in the middle of the sea. So I land over there. Some guards give me trouble, but it's nothing I haven't seen before, nothing too extravagant. And a little investigation of the boat leads us to a distraught Freeze. He says that the Scarecrow money gang tried to get him to join their little assault on Gotham. But he said, no, that is not my body. So they straight up stole his frozen wife and said, cool, bring us the bat or else. And then Freeze starts pointing that little gun at us. But Batman is like, you don't want that city treatment again. Make like Elsa and let it go. When Freeze chilled out, Batman offers to simply help him get Nora back, and it is a simple operation. Track some thugs, fight some thugs, free Nora, take her back. Wait, what? In all of my years, I have never ever in my life seen this woman alive and outside of that vat. Freeze has always been in this perpetual loop of finding a cure for her and failing over and over. Now if you don't know, Freeze froze his wife because she's dying of some ailment, and he's been really trying to find a way to cure her, but it never really goes well. Now she's kinda aware of how Freeze has been tweaking out over the games, but it's all a blur. She's been in that dream realm. I don't even know why she's out though. I think maybe the vat ran out of ice. But Freeze calls in and Batman tells him that we found her, but she is awake, and he's like, oh no, she can't be awake because if she's not asleep, that means she's not frozen, which means her ailment is progressing. So they both start talking on Skype, and she's like, enough is enough. I'm cool with dying. Like, dying is not that bad, to be honest with you. And the whole time they're talking, this generator in the back of Freeze is going haywire and eventually blows up just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. So we put Nora in the back of the Batmobile and bend corners over there. And this Mario Penguin racetrack slide thing leads us to the most hectic tank fight in the entire game. The enemies are constantly spawning and we're having a really big battle on ice. This is not the place you want to be in a military grade shootout. I don't even know why they're still landing here. That's crazy. Just use choppers or drones, you know? Just shoot me from above. Like, why? Oh, wait, they're unmanned. I forgot. My fault. Okay. Now, Freeze can use his generator doohickey thing to blow up all of the enemy forces at once, but he needs it to keep working on a cure for Nora. But she's like, oh, it's over. She's trying to talk him into saving us. And Batman is starting to panic because we are getting swarmed out there. That brother Freeze is just up there watching us like it's a game, like it's all sunshine and rainbows. Like, it doesn't matter if you can maybe save your wife if she's lost at the bottom of the sea in the Batmobile. So eventually he caves.
My work, the equipment, it's all gone. I can't save you. Maybe there's another way.
Victor, this isn't you. I won't let you destroy yourself anymore. I wish I could have told you sooner.
I don't want you to die, Nora.
Then let me live.
We won't have much time. Days.
Time never has been on our side, Victor.
So I make my way back to the GCPD, where Barbara is going on about some nerd data stuff, but we get interrupted by Scarecrow and his forces when he decides to pull up on the GCPD with a full-on assault. But why didn't they do this earlier? Like, you know all of your ops are here. Like, they have the pull, they can do it, they have infinite tanks. But Batman tells Barbara, okay, yeah, that's easy. We'll handle it. That army has been light work all night. What's changed? So I go down to the parking garage and I start beating up some thugs. But Barbara can't open up the doors for the Batmobile because the generators have gone out. So now we gotta go turn on the backup generators to get the backup generators to get back online. And on the way over there, Joker is letting the intrusive thoughts fly. Batman, we should just leave. They're Gotham police, useless and corrupt. I'm gonna take over your body and murder them all anyway. Letting Scarecrow have them is the morally sound argument. But we make it outside and we see Scarecrow's crew. He's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's about 30 deep. Straight blowing holes in the GCPD station, with more choppers full of heathens on the way in. And then Bruce and Barbara start having a convo while the base is being blown to shreds. Like, I can glide and talk, we can speed this up before a cave-in happens. And after a ton of fighting, I finally get the doors open, and I haven't done one of those .exe edits in a while. Bust out the forbidden tactics.
Ready, Batman?
Ready, Nora.
I'll be out there fighting alongside you.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
let's finish this.
You're not getting away, Batman!
Well, alright, cool. The GCPD is now free. Yippee. But Barbara just got a little notey that her father's voices used to open up the theater. You know, the father that was left with Scarecrow and is now at the theater where we left Robin in a cage. I don't know. Bull, Bear, Batman, Your bird's not there. So Scarecrow tells us how he napped the bird, and our only choice is to pull up to a discreet location to be unmasked in front of the world, lest Bald Ben be forced to get the hairline tattoo. We can't let that happen. I know, this is supposed to be serious in the culmination of everything, but bro, he is so bald. So bald. But anyways, I pull up to the place, drop the utility belt, but let's be honest, Batman probably has tools stuffed in between the joints of his armor. Brother is gonna bust out the RoboCop leg gun, but then Scarecrow shows up on the screen and forces Batman to get in the truck for shipment. And dude, like, I see the gas right there. Scarecrow hasn't gotten me not one time. He really thinks he's gonna get this gas off on me without a hitch. Brother, I know your work. I know who you are. You're not even hiding it. I see the gas. And then here we go again. No, not one game without it. Is this what you're telling me right now? Is this what you're telling me the truth is to be? Every single game we gotta have a dead parent section. I was just joking with the Red Hood, but we lost. I lost. And then Joker comes out the cut with this worthless clown yap. Bro is trying to monologue to me at my absolute worst. And then it leads to a fight with endless Jokers. There's some cool ultra-violent takedowns in there, but I'm sick. I don't feel like it. And then it ends with a button mash prompt to end the Jonkler's last jiggle. Once and for all. This might be a test for you to not actually hit the button, kind of like the Far Cry 4 with the don't care, light work, no reaction, light work, no reaction. And then Joker tries to gaslight me into feeling bad. Brother, you quite literally don't exist. You think this is some sort of profound philosophical situation? There are so many hard substances in our body right now. Hell, we're in the back of a van. And speaking of the van, we get to see where the van is taking us. The asylum. But for some reason, I remember the game ending on a skyscraper. Oh yeah, I'm cooked. And we're not even on the roofs in one of the asylum. We're in the whole room. Matter of fact, this looks like the building where Dr. Young's office is. I wish you were here. But Scarecrow wheels us into the room with Robin and Gordon, giving a generic villain speech about fear and all that, bro. I am sorry, I do not care about Scarecrow. He is literally just there. I really don't know what to say about him. I mean, that brother is spooky. You know, he's got that going, but put all three of these videos together, it adds up to about 2 hours. And I have absolutely nothing of substance to say about him. That's crazy. But he's ready to reveal Batman's face to the world and tells Gordon to unmask us for some reason. But Gordon can't go 2 seconds without doing something goofy and says, "No, I won't." And I'm thinking, oh, Gordon must have a serious plan to back that up. No, he doesn't. Scarecrow just shoots Robin. Can somebody please explain Gordon's purpose to me? Because I am starting to question where I stand with him, and it is not looking good. So Gordon, stripped of his manhood, removes the mask, and yeah, no last minute saves, no plot armor, no dream sequence. The whole world now knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne. And then Scarecrow starts loading Bruce up on that fear gas. And everything that happens after this is just perfection. It is scary, it is fun, it is the closest thing to the Batman Who Laughs that we will probably ever get in a video game of this caliber. But go ahead and play me that.
Guys, it's great to see you. I've had a devil of a time tracking you down.
Tracking us down? We caught you.
Oh, Cobblepot. Always cruel, but never cunning. Croc, old boy, you might want to duck. Fun with my hands on the controls. I never could stand groveling, Cobblepot.
Come here. No.
I can't let you leave here alive. Not after what you just done.
Stop me.
Stop. Stop this madness. Please.
May be my finest work yet.
Please listen to me. After all the good you've done
like this. Please, please stop this rampage.
Oh, Alfred, sweet, loyal Alfred. Master Bruce is gone. But don't you worry, your new master's coming home.
Do you know what happens now, Mr. Wayne? I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to set you free. Free to see the city you swore to defend tear itself apart. Free to see everyone you love hunted down and killed. Every scream, every death. Vengeance for all that Batman has done.
Good.
What? Do you not understand? It is over.
Get ready for the encore.
Why aren't you scared?
Guess I'm toxin-proof. Hey, Bats! You still here? Bats? Is that you? Oh, Bats!
So this section follows Batman turning the tables on the Jonkler. Finally, all that yap, all that crime, all that annoying blibber-babber hoopla, it's time for payback. And Joker's greatest fear, for some reason it feels like they made it up on a whim, is being forgotten. So Batman shows Joker his burning body, an empty funeral with nobody but that Glazer Harley in attendance, an overgrown, defiled gravestone. And finally, worst of all, the radio says that Batman and his greatest villain, his arch nemesis, are getting a museum. And who is his greatest villain, you say? They say it's Poison Ivy. No!
You know, you almost had me scared back there. Me? What have I got to be afraid of?
You're afraid of being ashes. You're afraid of being forgotten. And you will be forgotten, Joker. Because of me. Vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman.
You see, you think my hate for Arkham Joker is some type of game. That's exactly what you think this is. No, nah. I beat that man. Silly.
Goodbye, Joker.
No! Bruce! Don't leave me! Please! I need you.
I'm not afraid, Crane. Impossible. Without fear, life is meaningless. No. What's wrong? Scared?
He's going to be okay.
Look after him, Jim. Look after them all. You've been a good friend. The best I could ask for. You were there at the beginning. And now, you get to see how it ends.
And that is a wrap. Truly, thank you for watching, especially for those of you who've been keeping up with the series since the first video came out all the way back in December. I did not expect to cover each of these games. I just made Arkham Origins because it was Christmas, and then I had the violent urge to play City, and you know, the rest just like started coming on in. I think I was at about 8,000 subs when Origin released. That's crazy. Yeah, I really appreciate you all for this. I don't know when this video is going to drop. I'm assuming God of War or Fallout 3 is going to be coming out. I'll see you again with whichever one of those comes out. And this completes the Arkham Batman playlist finally. One series down, hundreds to go, God willing. But something crazy happened at the end of my game. Somehow, I fell out of bounds. You know what? Hey, we ball.
They will remember you, Master Bruce, I promise. Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
What's the cost, Look, bro, I'm not gonna waste your time. It's Christmas season, therefore I must cover one Christmas game and movie. Groovy. Today's the game, and bro, we got Arkham Origins, the origins of Arkham Batman. You know, the one that will beat you purple, throw you through a wall, and run you over with the Batmobile, then utter those famous words. Now talk. So, let's start from the beginning.